friends, and welcome to today's video. As you saw by the title, I need to get my life back together. So my room is currently not looking the best. I've made a list of things I want to do for this reset, and they include things like cleaning, deep cleaning, it's a need, tidying my room, and then also planning for the next month and some other little fun things sprinkled in there. So come along with me as I reset my life. I've had a shower, which is step one, and now I'm just gonna do my makeup. Doing my makeup makes me feel a lot more put together, and usually that can put me in a more productive mindset. Now don't look down, there's lots of mess on my desk. You've already seen my makeup routine if you saw my last video, so I won't take you through the whole process again, but I do want to talk about what I have planned for this video. I just dropped my Slovenian family. I'm sorry. So the little sections I have planned for this video is morning routine, which I've done mostly of. I just want to put on some makeup. Then I'm going to go into phase 2, which is clean and organize your space. So in that it sounds quite self-explanatory, but I want to deep clean my room, and I also want to move some furniture because I'm getting bored of this setup. I am moving rooms soon, so I won't be with this setup for very long. I'm moving one piece of furniture because it's like the only thing I can move. But hopefully it will give my room a little reset. I just love moving furniture around. I don't know about any of you guys, but moving furniture just makes me feel like a whole new person. And I haven't moved furniture in my room in a good few years because you can't in my room. There's not enough room for any other layer. That's why I'm excited to move rooms, because I'm gonna have such a big room. Phase 3 of the plan is planning and goal setting. So in this one, I want to plan out the month, and I'm gonna show you how I do that, as well as set some goals. Phase 4 is mind and body reset. So I wanna do some yoga and also some journaling, you know, just really reset my mind and body, as well as all the planning in my space. I'm also able to do this now because prior to yesterday, I didn't know what I was doing for the rest of my month because I'm going to be going to treatment for my eating disorder. But now I know that I'm starting next month, not this month, because they didn't have any spaces available. So I know that I can plan out this month without it being like a whole waste. I will see you guys when I'm finished my makeup. Okay, my makeup is all done. Do we like the finished look, guys? I just did my everyday makeup. And also, I love my lip combo right now. I use like a darker brown lip and then some lip gloss that I am basically out of. I need to get more. But now we start phase 2 of the plan, because I have done my morning routine. So next I get to clean and organize my space. Firstly, I want to do a quick speed clean of my room because my room is, you've seen this side of it, you've seen it. So I'm just going to do a speed, like rough clean. So let's do that. So my room has been tidy. Next on the agenda is to wash my towels and my sheets. So let's give these bad boys a wash. Okay, so the next step in this cleaning and organizing phase is I'm going to move my desk. That's the piece of furniture I'm moving. So I'll show you the setup that I have right now. Okay, so currently I have my desk here and my bedside table there and the window there. But I'm planning on moving it from here, like this way, to then be that way, facing the window. In my new room, my desk is going to be facing the window, so I want to see what it's like in this room and just like practice with it. For my mirror, I'm going to be getting rid of this mirror, and then I'm going to put my monthly plan here, and then I'm going to have a little desk, like vanity, like desk mirror that just sits on my desk. That's the plan, so let's move this desk. I'm going to start by taking everything off. This is all the dust on the floor. And then if you look at the desk, there is so much dust here, like over here. Oh my gosh. So we're definitely going to do something about that right now. And I need to take the mirror off. Okay, I've done quite a significant amount. I've got my chair and my rug in and the desk all here. But I'm going to have lunch now and then I'll get straight back to doing this because I'm hungry. Okay, I finished my lunch and so now I'm going to put everything back on the desk. But I'm gonna try and like declutter the stuff because I had so much stuff on there. So I'm gonna minimize the amount so I have more room and it just looks better. Okay, well here is the desk. I'm going to give you guys a little tour. So over here I've got my journal and my Bible and my pencil case, my little pencil pot, my CD player. I've got a little candle on my coffee mug thing, and then when I have like a tea I'll just move that to the side. Got my lamp, my headphones, this little flower thing that I made, and then here I've got my laptop stand with my laptop and iPad. Then over here is like the beauty corner, so I've got my mirror, I've got all the jewelry in the tray, and then all my makeup is back here. So that's the little desk. This is what's left on my bed. I've got all this stuff here that won't fit, especially the perfumes. I don't need 20 perfumes on my desk, I've just got one, and then I'll just swap them probably with this one next. But next I'm just going to clean my bedside table because look at the crate below. This is stuffed full and I need to clean that out, and also the top is so busy and I just want to make it more minimal like I did my desk. It still looks kind of chaotic, but I eliminated a lot of things. So now my bed is covered in more junk. Let me show you. Bruh, it's covered in lots of gross stuff. So I'm going to put all this stuff away and in the bin and in its respective places. Okay, so we're now moving on to the next phase, which is the planning and organizing one. So the other day I got this monthly planner, and because I'm not at uni, let me take the plastic off so you can actually see it. Okay, here is the planner. So it's got like the month view, and then over here we've got quote of the month, what I'm grateful for, monthly goals, top 10 list, I don't really know what that means, and then places, experiences and moments, and then down here there's a habit tracker. You can track 3 habits down there, and then also at the top we've got a monthly focus, and this month I want to feel, and also you can write the month up there. I think it has everything I want. If you want to know where I got it from Milligram, which is a stationery store, and it's the brand MI Goals, whatever that means, I don't know. But I'm going to plan out my month on here, and you may be wondering, Annabelle, how are you going to hang that up on these 2 hooks over here? Now, I thought deep and hard about this last night because I was like, how am I going to hang it up there? I have this brilliant idea and I'm praying that it works. I'm going to put a bit of string, a whole like loop of string down under here, through, around, and hang it up with string, and it's going to be one big loop. And so fingers crossed it's going to work. Surely it will. I think I might be a genius. So let me do some planning. I have made the monthly calendar. You just saw it. I'm realizing how many appointments I have this month. Goodness me, there are a lot of appointments. But now I'm going to use the other new planner that I got. I got a meal planner to plan out my meals. Pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. This is a papier Papier, don't know how to say it, meal planner, which I've heard so many good things about their brand. And then I went to Milligram and I saw they had the meal planner for it, and I was like, let me get that, let me grab that. But now I'm going to use this. Inside there are like breakfast, lunch and dinner for each day, and then there's a shopping list, but I use an online shopping list, so in the shopping list I'm just going to put like the snacks that I have for the week as well. So let me plan out some meals and I'll show you guys. Okay, I planned out a few meals on here. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is organize my finances and my budget. I use Notion to track all my money, so I'm just gonna open Notion. I'm not gonna show this part because that's a bit too private. So I'm just gonna do this now. Okay, it is now quite a lot later. It's 10:26. I just made my bed. I've had a very nice night. I was watching Anne with an E with my dad, and so that was nice because that was like his childhood and he was like talking about it. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. But now I'm going to do... So I'm like out of breath from making my bed. It's like a workout, man. Just give me a second. Now I'm going to do some nighttime journaling just so I can like finish off this getting my life back together on a good note. I find journaling very helpful, clearing my mind and getting my thoughts organized. I know people think it's like stereotypical and stuff to journal, but I genuinely find it very useful. It's like how when you have a lot of anxiety and you're supposed to breathe or do breathing exercises. My therapist told me, she was like, I know it sounds very cliche and like it will do nothing, but like genuinely the best thing you can do when you have anxiety is just breathe. And that's like the best thing you can do when your mind is going in every direction and you're feeling all different emotions. Just write down what you're thinking and feeling, and then hopefully your mind will be more organized, if not clearer. So I'm going to do some journaling. Excited. This is my journal, by the way. It's a Lecterm 1917 one, and I have dotted pages. Dotted grid because I find that the easiest for my journaling. I use this for like everything, so it's like quote pages and reading journals, word dumps, some like memory pages. I use it for everything, so I find that dots are like the most diverse because I can write in them, obviously still being in line, but I can also draw things without like interrupting the picture too much. So I'm just gonna be journaling now. Concludes today's video. I feel very relaxed, which is so good because my room is clean. Everything is clean and tidy, and I just feel very organized in my brain, which is the best feeling in my opinion. Honestly, it just feels so good to be organized and clean. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna look around my room, and I'm gonna be not stressed first thing in the morning like I was waking up with my room a giant mess. But it is now 10:47, so I really have to get to bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Make sure to follow my socials at Annie Williams on Instagram and TikTok, and my recovery account at Annie_recovers on TikTok. Feel free to subscribe and leave a comment on this video. If you've made it this far in the video, comment the broom emoji because I did lots of cleaning. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!